About 2 months ago, we finally 36 starred the Spiral Abyss on our spells only account, and now it is time to bring this story to a close. Since that was the primary objective, I believe it is time to look back at this account and see just how far it came. Or didn't come. We were able to gather 16 different Catalyst characters, only missing out on Wanderer and Mualani, who's currently on the banner right now, which makes me a bit curious. You know, we have 3 hours left on here. Would we have gotten Mualani if we were trying to pull for her? First 10 pull? No. Second 10 pull lagged, which makes me think it's actually not gold. I tricked you, of course. It is a Kachina. But for our last 10 pull, we see another purple and another 4-star we wouldn't be able to use. But of course, it usually does go down to the single pulls. We'll just burn through all those, and then we'll go in here. We'll grab this. Oh, I already grabbed those. Okay. So this really is our last pull, and it's blue. I guess we might as well go ahead and do our Acquaint Fate pulls as well, which were all blue. So we'll come back to that in a little bit. Now, as much as it kind of hurts to stop playing on this account, I feel like it is important for us to recognize that we beat the challenge we were trying to do and move on to other things. But a lot of you were saying that you want one last look at what this account has accomplished. So we had a grand total of only 335 achievements. Our map exploration, you know, it's okay in Mondstadt, and then it kind of drops off in Liyue. Inazuma is even lower. In fact, I didn't even unlock this island. Sumeru, looking great. Fontaine is also not very explored. And obviously Natlin is not even touched yet. For our characters, we got 6 of them up to level 90. An additional 6 max ascended, and then 4 of them never quite got there. Though ironically, we used Kokomi so much, and I just never got around to max ascending her. I blame gemstones. I would say Neuvillette definitely carried this account. Without him, I don't think it would have been possible. At least not at our level of investment. Now we are going to do one last run of the Spiral Abyss just to see if we'd still be able to get 36 stars, because I've pretty much done nothing since the last time that we did. And it's always great to see that Nahida is using an unleveled flower. That just, oh, no, okay, I understand why it was unleveled. Most of her builds, I would say, are not good. Neuvillette's probably the only one that's kind of decent. I would still like a little more crit rate. I feel like me going through showing you every single build on every character would get pretty boring pretty fast, because as we saw, most of them are just on like random stuff that kind of works. So let's go ahead and just jump into the Spiral Abyss with some unusual teams. Obviously, once I get to the higher floors, I will use teams that make more sense. But you know, we are here to just have some fun. So first half was kind of a freeze team. Second half is Klee. I guess you might be able to call it plunge, because like we could do that, and it does damage. Now here's the thing. Swords only cannot 36 star the Spiral Abyss again. I've tried on some of the rotations, and it hasn't gone so well. And I feel like spells only is at a much lower overall investment than swords, so I am not expecting too much, but it would be kind of funny if this account can still 36 star. And to be fair, we do have a Neuvillette with a signature weapon. Also, I've said it a bunch across the duration of this account, but I'm going to say it one last time. I really wish that Klee's burst persisted even when she wasn't on the field. I think that would improve her usability so much. Now for floor 10, we have a very strange burning team. I doubt these characters are actually built for a burning team, but that doesn't matter. And then second half is like electro charged. Look, I don't know. For this side, I just kind of picked random characters. Now I'm sure someone's going to be wondering why swords only is continuing when spells only isn't. And the main reason for that is just that swords only was pretty much the first something only account, and so it just feels right to keep trying to upgrade that to the highest level. I do still like the idea of this account. I just feel like content wise, there's not too much more for us to do besides building each character one at a time. And if that's all that goes up on the channel, I don't think that'd be too much fun. I'd like to instead retire one account because it completed its goal, and then potentially be able to start other ideas. As we enter into floor number 11, I am going to start using teams that make more sense. Funnily enough, I can't remember what this either team used to be. All I do know is it has been quite a while since I've used a Neuvillette. I forgot how strong he is. So I guess there is a chance that this is doable. Plus, this is the first new Spiral Abyss since Natlin released. So it's possible that this one's really easy since that's usually how it tends to go when there's a new region. Look at how satisfying this is. Floor 11 was completed without really any struggling. So now it's time for the dreaded floor 12. I think it goes without saying, I'm not going to like try this for hours and hours on end. We've already 36 started. I don't need to do that, but I'll give it 1 or 2 good attempts. Now this first chamber is a little finicky, but I think I have devised a way for us to beat it, at least with this team. You see, I'm gonna wait for Cryoman to actually put up his shield first, because I'm not able to nuke him down before he does that. And then we swirl. Well, that didn't work. Then we swirl the 2 of them together. We get that pyro going around, which allows us to break the cryo shield easily. And then this should allow us to beat both of them. Yup. We just have to hope that this side can beat this fast enough. It is a little scary with this guy here, but we are able to get another 3 stars. I'm well aware that this boss is a lot easier if you bring Electro, but I really wanted to put the Dendro Hyperbloom stuff on second half. So I'm instead just hoping that Nuvolette can power through this. Though the first side did take a little longer than I would have liked. Oh, yeah, no, I don't think we take this down in 40 seconds, especially because he goes into invincibility stages sometimes, and Nahida died. So redoing it, we did beat it, but 20 seconds too late. Someone tell this man to not just keep spamming the same attack. And then once again, it's pretty close, but we're about 30 seconds late for 3 stars on the last chamber. However, 34 stars on kind of the first attempt is not bad. And it gave us some primos, which we can put into Mualani's banner. Oh, and by the way, we do not have a guaranteed 50-50. So after doing all these pulls, we might not even get a Mualani. Though I just spent every wish that we had and still haven't seen a 5-star. Oh, wait a minute. We have 3 more wishes. But like I said, it is a 50-50. And those 3 wishes were all blues, which is sad because we're definitely in soft pity at this point. So on an account that we're probably not going to be playing on very often, if ever, who really knows, I'm about to do an event just to see if I could have gotten the 5-star character that we would have wanted. Though it is kind of funny to know that my bad luck still persists even at the end of this account. So while I gather up some Primo Gems, let's just take a quick commercial break. Spectre Labs. I seldom, if ever, accept sponsorships from companies that I have not used myself, and this is no exception. Spectre Labs specializes in creating high-quality custom desk mats in a variety of thicknesses and sizes. And that's not me saying that they're high quality because I was told to say that. I'm saying that because I was allowed to design my own and test it out for myself. I hopped into my art program and created a simplistic design that both represented the Java the Cup logo but also perfectly matched my custom keycaps. The team at Spectre Labs then upscaled that image to 9K quality. Like, huh? 9K? This image looked sharper than real life. The desk mat fits perfectly on my desk as I was able to choose the size of it, and I went with the 5mm thickness so it feels really comfortable to use. Also, I must say that the texture is super soft to the touch, which feels really nice but also doesn't impede upon mouse movement. Then the stitching, I mean, do I really need to even say anything? It looks perfect. This is one of the parts of a desk mat that allows you to tell just how good of quality it is, and they nailed it here. When you go to get a desk mat for yourself, you can choose from different sizes and thicknesses, upload the image that you want, then crop, rotate, and position it accordingly. Spectre Labs also has a dedicated art team consisting of professional designers and digital artists who specialize in retouching images and upscaling them without the loss of quality. They process all incoming images, ensuring the best result upon printing. But if you want to create a custom collage, composition, or image extension to include more details without cropping, you can reach out to Spectre Labs support and let them know what you're hoping to create. They will then accommodate your request at no additional cost. So if you're looking to significantly upgrade your desk setup and add a new level of customization to it, head on over to the link in the description to use code JavaTheCup for 15% off your order. Of course, in typical fashion, I waited until the last few hours of the banner to try and pull for her. But let's go ahead with our last 2 pulls. Okay, last pull. How are you still blue? Okay, gonna go do more events. Hold on, be right back. Easy, 1 last pull, guaranteed to be gold, right? Why is my luck like this? Okay, but what if I did the Blaze to Natlin redeem? I already did. Okay, never mind. Oh, okay, wait. We can get the free Mona, right? So we get that, and that's 10 star glitter. It's also a C3 Mona. This has gotta give us a 5-star. There's no way that it doesn't. Apparently, there is a way that it doesn't. What's today? 17th? I don't know if this works. I'm gonna set today as my birthday. Okay, it does work. We go in here. We use the... Okay, I was hoping for Primo Gems. Worst birthday of my life. The thing is, I'm not even gonna build her. I just want to know if we would have gotten her. This is all just a huge waste of time. But I mean, would it really be the last episode of Spells Only if we weren't racing to try to get Primo Gems? This is actually quite fitting. I don't even really know how this is gonna work with a Spells Only challenge, because they kind of just give us a bunch of characters like this. So we could take Mualani and... okay, that's it. You must have... why? Okay, so, no, I don't want to get Resonance. No matter who I pick, I'm going to end up with Resonance, or I'm going to get Dia's passive activating. I don't want any of that. I guess this is the best I could do. And then we only use Mualani. Easy. So then this time we do Mualani Klee, and then you and... don't want Resonance. I'm gonna get Resonance apparently. But this is actually nice because we have Klee with slow Pyro application and then Mualani to vaporize. Now, if Klee could apply Pyro off field, it'd be even better. I'm just gonna buy all of our companions really quick. I'm gonna attempt to just do a Neuvillette hyper carry. So then I can take these two because we already have Hydro Resonance and she's gonna do nothing. And this should work. Here we go with the transformation. We just take this guy out. Go back to damaging you. And Neuvillette does this fine. Also, I should note that we are on normal difficulty, not the highest one. We're gonna do a similar thing again where we bring Candace as just a empty slot because I'm pretty sure we want to try and save our Catalyst characters as much as we can. If we run out of those, we're kind of in trouble. But I did pick up a buff that gives us some extra burn damage. So that's kind of what I'm playing for here. And there's another one completed. We are starting to get into the weird teams as we are beginning to run out of characters, especially since I'm trying to save the stronger ones for the bosses. So since it is normal difficulty, it shouldn't be too bad. All cast members have joined. Oh, but we got Mualani back. So then we're gonna take the Vaporize card and we'll go fight the final boss. Wait, it said I got Mualani back. She ain't back. Okay, so you just lied to me. Oh, I get it. I understand. That's fine. Neuvillette can probably carry me through this anyways. And by probably, I mean he can carry me through this. But this should give us a decent amount of Primos. Yeah, that actually gave us a lot. And I mean, we already know that I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna get Mualani. There's no way that for the last 5-star on the account, they would let me lose the 50-50. There it is. Easiest 50-50 win of my... Hey, you know, it's kind of a good thing that this is the last Spells Only video. Glad to see that my luck is still my luck. And here is the final pull. It's a blue. Is it even a catalyst? Nope. It's a sword for the Chi-Chi. Oh, we might just be able to do one last pull. There is no universe where this is gold, but it'd be really funny if it was. It's not funny. Hey, look, we get to use Mualani. This is definitely not the trial or anything. But putting our lost 50-50s aside, I think my favorite moment from this Spells Only account was back when we had to get up to the Jade Chamber. And so I figured why not just revel in its glory one last time. So we're gonna regen all of our stamina. We're gonna try to use as little here as possible. Just this and then under, and then don't touch anything. And I will see you in another 60 minutes. Unless of course it shoots me out at some random point during this, and then I'm gonna be back to tell you that it did that and be very upset and complain to all of you because that's all that I ever do. And then I'll come back under the bridge and we'll just repeat the process until it works. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Unfortunately, I kind of forgot to mark where we're supposed to go, but that's fine. We can do it once we're up in space. So let's just slow... That almost hurts more than all the times we got Noelle instead of getting Yanfei. Well, I can mark where I need to go again, I guess. Crap. Oh boy, okay. Say goodbye to another hour of my life, huh? What number attempt is this now? I genuinely have lost track. Can we actually go up this time instead of just forward? That would be so nice. Like, Beautiful. Menu. Okay, nice. Probably should have activated the wings first, but that's okay. And now we just glide. If this doesn't make it, I give up. I got as much stamina as I could. I have the stamina reducing food. I have extra stamina food. I've waited under that dock for more hours than I care to admit or remember. Now it is simply up to whether or not we can make it that far. I'm gonna go ahead now. Gonna restore our 60 stamina and then keep gliding. We're in better shape this time than we were last time, but that doesn't really mean anything if we don't actually make it. Waiting for the little island to load in. We should see it here soon, hopefully. There it is. It just popped in. Okay. Oh, we are definitely making it now. Look at us go. And then watch me somehow walk off this or mess it up. Okay, I'm just going to, yep. And then, yup. And very carefully. Like that. See? It's just that easy. Though I suppose the archery challenge was also a pretty good moment. So while we're here, why not just watch that one too? Oh, this is just terrible. Do you see this? Do you see this little blue on the ground? Watch this. Whoa, that's so cool. Oh, I actually dodged it. You thought a mere lightning bolt was enough to kill? Okay. You see, though, all I need to do is beat this in under 331 attempts. That's the record that we set with the swords only account. Let me just explain to you what I'm doing here. We used a charge attack to hit the first one because that's the only way that we can. We used normal attacks to try and hit the second one, which gives us a gem, which we then use to try and hopefully get the RNG to have the charge attack hit the center dummy. But as you can see, most of the time, it just picks a random one. I may have just thought of something else to try. See, on swords only, we use constructs and what happens when they break to damage the dummies. Well, we still have a construct, and now we wait and hope that lightning doesn't hit me or the red dummies. And the jade screen doesn't actually deal damage. Okay, that's even better. Great to know. This whole process is so incredibly riddled with RNG. Like, first off, this is easy, right? We could do that no problem. This is just a little bit of effort. And then this is the first RNG, in which we got lucky that time. Then we come over here, we hit both of these, no problem. That's easy. This one, we have to be careful. This completely RNG. So let's just shoot it over here and see where it chooses. Oh, wrong one. Time to do it all again. Yes! Let's go! I did not expect to get it on that one. You know, from rewatching that clip, I kind of realized I used to complain a lot. I mean, obviously, I still do complain. I'm not denying that. But when I was getting those clips, I kind of cut around it for this video. It was like annoying. But one other thing that I do want to check out is if we look at our highest critical damage was 204,000, and I think that was either Hazo during some event or Klee when we were trying to get her to hit the biggest damage possible. And by possible, I mean possible with my artifacts and builds. But with that, I think the spells only challenge has drawn to a close. I still have not 100% decided if the next series idea that I had is going to go up or not, but I've already begun recording and I guess we'll find out if I decide to post it. With that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy it, and as always, I shall see you all next time.